Welcome back. You've reached another episode of Speak with Larry's podcast. Wait, I'm in the wrong show. This is a video. I also have a podcast show, and I create one episode every week based on, my information of online businesses and a variety of topics. And this video number 9 of the 10 video series that I'm creating for you guys, I'm titling Some Interesting Internet Statistics. Because there's a place that I do most of my research. It's called the pewresearch.org, P-E-W research.org. And if you go there, you can find all types of interesting statistics on the internet, years past and to date. So check that out and see what you kind of learned that you didn't know or would like to know that, is right there available to you. Now you know where to go and find that information when you do research, right? Now, I'm going to talk about the languages of the internet. And the most popular language, I'm going to give you the 5 most popular languages that are used on the internet. And do you know what the number 1 most popular language is? If you said English, you're right. It is. 948 million users are English. The second was Chinese. 751 million Chinese users access the internet. Third, Spanish. 277 million users Spanish. Fourth, Arabic. I wouldn't have thought that. Arabic. And that's 168 million. Number 5 was Portuguese. I definitely wouldn't have thought that, right? And that number was 154 million. I'm going to give you a little bonus. The 6th most popular language used on the internet was Japanese. 115 million. Now, didn't you find that to be somewhat interesting? I mean, if not interesting, information you didn't know. Now, if someone says, you know what the number 1 popular language on the internet is? You can say, I do, right? And share that information with the world. Now, I'm going to give you a few more stats in a minute, but first I wanted to say thank you guys for spending this time with me, because I know you didn't have to, and I appreciate you following this video series, because again, you did not have to do that. And it's not always easy to finish what you started, which is why I'm the type of person that once I make a decision to do something, I want to get it over as quick as possible, because I don't like leaving things undone. I'm a person that I'm very careful about what I commit to, but when I commit to it, I'm going to get it done. Count on that, because if I feel at all that I can't do it or don't have the time or can't fit it in my schedule, I'm going to say no to it. I'm going to say, no, I can't do that right now. And I don't care who it is. I don't care, how close the relationship is. I don't care how much money is being offered. If I can't fit it into a system for me that I can finish it, I'm not going to sign up to do it. And I just think that's the best way for me. I'm not saying you should be that way, or I'm not saying I get brownie points for being that way and you don't. I'm just saying that's the way it works for Larry James. Now, the next statistic I'm going to share with you is somewhat past and present. It was the first one was taken in 2014, and again it was from the Pew Institute, and it was based among adults. The percentage who use the internet, email, or access the internet via a mobile device. And that's 87% were men, 86% were women, 85% were white, 81% were African American, and 83% were Hispanic. But let me tell you another interesting statistic about that. Of that group, the age range between 18 and 29, 97% use the internet through a mobile device. There's only 100%, right? That's almost everybody. 30 to 49, age range 30 to 49, 93% accessed it. 50 to 64, 88%. Still very, very high numbers, right? 65%, 65 age plus, 57%. That's incredible, right? Now let me give you the flip side of that. The flip side was only 13% of people in the United States don't use the internet. And of that 13%, 12% are men, 15% are women, 13% are white, 16% are black, and 16% are Hispanic. And finally, on the age range 18 to 29, only 1% don't use the internet. No wonder, right? That's their generation. That's their TV, the internet. And the age range 30 to 49, only 4% don't use the internet. Age range 50 to 64, 16%. A little higher, right? And finally, 65 plus, age 65 plus, 41% of those people don't access the internet at all. Actually, they're probably afraid of the internet. And I find that so often because when I go around to different places and I meet different people, one of the obstacles that I see that they have is not understanding what I'm saying. It's applying that to the computer. Because, you know, if you're 50, 60, years old, 45, 50, 60 years old, there are certain things that, kind of make you kind of suspect about the computer. One is the invasiveness that people can access information, from anywhere in the world, right? Hacking, that type of thing. That type of thing is real and it exists. And you have to be conscious of it. I mean, that's why you have to have security measures in place, to kind of prevent it or offset it or, delay it or deny it so that, you don't, get hacked or, get a virus on your computer. But the one thing I want you to take away from this video is that you can do the same thing that I'm doing. I'm doing all of this from the comfort of my own home. It's costing me $0, and I'm making quality videos. I'm marketing these videos to my groups, my audience, my people who I want to view what it is that I'm doing so that I can share with them what I do can benefit them, or how I do what I do can benefit them. Makes sense, right? I'm not pressured for time. I'm not, on a schedule where I can be comfortable and relaxed and just enjoy what I do. And when I make a video like this, if I make a mistake, guess what? I'll stop and say, oh, retake, I'll do it again. How many times does it take to make a video, right? As long as it takes. It's you. Whatever you feel comfortable with, do it until you get it right. And as you do it, it won't take as long. Like most of my videos are like one take, 2 takes at the most, because I pretty much know what I'm going to say unless it's scripted. And if it's not scripted, I'm just talking. I'm just going to share with you what I know and, keep you entertained and let you understand how possible this is for you. Because if I switch places with you right now, if I come over there and you come over here, I guarantee you can get right in front of this camera and do the same thing. You can tell your story, tell what it is you enjoy doing and how what you do can help me, right? You can do that. It's very, very simple. Don't let 2017 come in and you not make a decision that you're going to change some of the things that you did in 2016, or even change some of the ways you thought in 2016. Because, as you evolve, as you grow, as you gain more knowledge, you'll change some of the thoughts or the beliefs that you had in the past. One of those that you'll change is that you can't do it, that it's not for you, that it's okay for Larry to do it because, Larry, that's what Larry does. But I don't do that. That's because you're not doing it. If you get in front of this camera, or if you get in front of an audio, you can do it. It can be done, and I can help you. My name is Larry James. My company is SpeakWithLarry.com, and I thank you for taking the time and look forward to seeing you on the final video.